Gourmet food, swanky tunes, time off from work. One could ask, Tendai, how the hell can you afford to go to Ibiza not once, not twice, but 3 times? Well, what if I said you can party like there's no tomorrow without spending a single penny? Okay, I'd be lying. But what if I said I found the cheapest way to do it? Today, I'm going to be showing you my trips to Ibiza, and we're going to see if it's possible for the average Joe, you know, you and me, to go and have a good time without ending up in our overdraft. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'll be completely honest, there is 0 footage from Ibiza 1. Okay, I'm sorry. Did vlog when I was there, but I lost my phone like a couple months later, so I lost all the footage. But I'll be honest, 2022 was not pretty. I spent way too much. It was our first time there, and you could tell it was our first time there. So I think it's probably best we move on to...
It's time. It's time to do this.
This time I was only flying with Lewis and Crummy because Jay was already there. Jacob dropped us off at the airport, so in that way we're already saving a bit of money. So we got to the airport and it wasn't long until I first got tempted into spending a lot of money.
Yeah, you gotta buy them.
Nope. I can't lie, I did end up caving into the slightest smell of food, but it was necessary. I was up at 4 AM. I needed the food for the energy, okay? It was pretty early in the morning, so there was no need for any in-flight food or beveraginos. So some more money was saved. So then we landed. We got our bags, we got our transfer, and then it was on our way to the apartment. We checked in, checked out the room.
Yeah. Let's just start now, mate.
Sheesh. 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 Where's the, Sheesh. Room tour. And then checked out Jay's hotel because he landed a day early. Anyways, it wasn't long before we decided to start the first night. We went to Lineker's to watch the match. You know, we saw Lil Wayne and then we saw Jack Whitehall. I actually can't remember how much I spent in Lineker's, but I know it wasn't much though because it's Lineker's, you know, I wasn't trying to be there for too long. But you know what was expensive? The taxis. We got in and our fare was already up to €7. A 40 euro taxi is not the best start to the night. But we weren't worried too much because we were just worried on getting into Thai Ibiza. The tickets themselves were quite expensive, but I'm not going to count this, alright? First of all, I think anything that's prepaid shouldn't count because when you're on the holiday, isn't it free? Like, you already have the tickets. It's basically free at that point, right? That checks out, right? Right? So, for the rest of this video, anything that's prepaid does not count. We didn't have any drink packages this year, so whenever we wanted to buy a drink, it was quite expensive. Alright, this ain't going well. We're spending way too much money. One drink is like 26 euros. Not looking good. I think I remember trying to buy a bottle of water, and that was also 25 euros. I would have accepted these expensive drinks if we were feeling it, but we went. We left after 2 hours. Spent about 75 euros on drinks just to stay there for 2 hours. That's not the best of financial decisions, so I don't think it's looking too good right now. A taxi back to San Antonio cost another 40 euros, and then we stayed out around there for a couple more hours, so you can imagine how much I was spending at that point. It wasn't good. And we've still got 2 days to go. There really wasn't much to day 2. We woke up feeling a bit ginger, and no, that wasn't just Lewis. We grabbed some food at the hotel, which was actually quite cheap, and then we went to the beach, which was really close, you know. No more taxi spent. Then we grabbed some more food, which was even nicer, but slightly more expensive. We didn't go anywhere crazy that night, so I think we're back on track here. Let's see how day 3 looks. Okay, so day 3 starts at 5 PM, which I know is late, but not much happened in the morning or the afternoon for me to vlog, so we're gonna have to just skip to Ushuaia. Tickets were expensive, but again, this is prepaid, so it doesn't count. And also, we didn't spend much money on drinks either. I don't think I bought any drinks. Hey, we don't need drinks to have a good time. Let me show you. But yeah, we didn't get up to much after Ushuaia too, so we're doing well. We're doing well right now. Hopefully day 4 is the same. Ocean Beach, baby! Yes, day 4 starts a lot earlier because we went to Ocean Beach all day. And let me tell you, we had a good time. That's not what we're here for though. Trying to find out if we can do Ibiza for cheap. Ocean Beach did not help. Even though it was prepaid, I think altogether we spent about 600 to 800 euros. So I cannot ignore that. That is not something you can do as the average Joe. So I think this day we failed. Okay, I think it's safe to say that we had a decent time in Ibiza too, but I think it's also safe to say we spent more than we had to. Personally, I blame the taxis. The same 40 euros that I'm spending on this taxi, I could spend on a food shop. Let's see if Ibiza 3 can do much better. I'm flying out today. I'm still gonna pack and I leave in half an hour, so this is not fun.
I'm not part of this vlog. No, because I'm sad because you're leaving me with this.
That's crazy. Just like last year, I got a lift, but this time it was from Kute to Jay's house, and then from Jay's house to the airport.
Next door, you said this.
There's not much to tell you about the airport, so we're just gonna skip to when we were boarding. And I can't lie, you know, the lighting on the plane was getting me. It's getting me in a certain mood. I couldn't help myself. Anyways, it was time to take off, and I had a good feeling. Maybe this is the time that I fly to Ibiza, and I don't end up spending the equivalent of the GDP of a small country. So we landed, we got our stamps. Adam and I shared a taxi to the hotel, which ended up being 40 euros. Shock. Decided to go a bit large this year, and again, prepaid doesn't count, so we booked Ibiza Rocks. Oh, I'm liking it.
Have we got a view?
I don't know. Show me. Okay, no. Nice little TV. Show me. What am I?
We got a pool view.
A nice little. I mean, we do gotta creep round. Do you know what? I'll take it. All right, enough of the room tour. It's already late enough as it is. So let's get yet another expensive taxi to Hi Ibiza. This time we remembered to buy the drinks packages beforehand. So again, essentially they were free this time. And I was looking forward to this one because I'm a big fan of Glitterbox, and that was the event that was going on. So yeah, let me just show you a bunch of the clips.
Ocean Beach. Ocean Beach.
Popular spot is the worst time for me, man.
Ocean, baby! Yes, day 2 was Ocean again. Probably the best part of Ibiza is always Ocean. Okay, we got the same booth as last time, the exact same one. But this time, Adam came with us, so it was slightly less expensive, but also still very expensive. Again, as good as Ocean is, it does ruin the whole premise of the video. But, unlike last year, we actually stuck to our spending budget this time, because last year we went overboard. This time, we had a tab, and we stuck to it. So technically, going off the logic of prepaid stuff, by sticking to our budget, we actually didn't spend a single penny at Ocean Beach. And we didn't go out that night. So, apart from taxis, we still haven't spent a single penny this holiday. So, that counts, right? That counts. Okay, it counts. This is my channel, it counts. Because we didn't end up going out last night, so up bright, early, and fresh for Craig David. That sounds like he was seeing us personally. He had a pool party at the hotel. And because we were staying at the hotel, we got in for free. Again, no money has been spent. I think we're doing pretty good. And also, the vibes of the pool party were really good. I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. I miss your love. And that's all the footage I have of that day, apart from this in the night. All I know is that the place that this clip is from, you had to pay about 60 euros to get into. So let's just chalk it up to 60 euros, okay? 60 euros spent in 3 days, not too bad. Okay, it's the last day of Ibiza 3. I think we made it pretty far and had a decent effort at not spending much. So today was Ushuaia Day. We saw Steve Aoki and Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike. At this point, we were 4 days in, and like I said, I'm old now. I had no intention of staying out tonight. I had no intention of going overboard today. I think I bought like 2 drinks when I was there, which were about like 40 euros. So along with, you know, the 40 euro taxi that it took to get there, I think this is another good day. And again, like I say, we don't need drinks to have a good time. Let me show you. Okay, it's home time, and a couple of the lads stayed out for one more night, but I went to bed, because, you know, I'm old. And I'm always cranky on the flight back. So it was time to say our goodbye to Ibiza Rocks Hotel, and Ibiza in general, and we packed our bags, and made our way back to the UK. Okay, all in all, I think I had a pretty solid attempt, especially the last one. If you take away all the prepaid stuff, you can get by in Ibiza without spending too much. Only way to do it is if you don't do too much. Don't buy too many drinks, you don't buy too many food, you don't stay out too long. That comes with a lot of planning. Less said about the first year, the better. That was truly horrendous. I'm actually glad that I lost the footage because it was not pretty. So if I'm being honest, you know, like completely honest, it's average Josephs and Josephines like me and you I don't think it's possible. I really don't think it's possible. Everyone's flying there from different parts of the world, so obviously the prices are going to be high. I don't think I'll ever do this challenge in Ibiza again. If I'm going to do this challenge again, it's going to have to be somewhere a lot cheaper. I don't know, maybe somewhere like, I don't know, Benidorm or something. I don't know. We'll see.